Thank you, Swapnilji, for a nice introduction. Good evening, everyone. My project is located in Karjat, Maharashtra, and the plot area is around half acre. The construction area is approximately 6,200 square feet. And now I'm explaining about the concept to start with this design. So basically, this design is this villa we have designed for Mr. Mr. Goyal, and the client is having a background of political background plus having a cultural rituals and also a businessman family. So its projects located in the Tamnath village. It is approximately 6 kilometers far from the Karjat station. So they having their ancient old house of around 200 years old house in Tamnath village itself. So they wanted they having a good land banks over there. They wanted a villa kind of like the merging with all perspectives. So as a being an architect, we have a major responsibility to design a house to considering all the perspective in terms of the family members, emotions, values, their business perspective, and even their the political backgrounds, communication as well. So starting, this is the front view of this villa. The villa's name is Anant Lila. So Mr. Anant is their Mr. Sandeep Boy's father's name. Yeah, this is the satellite location of this particular villa. So you can see the site orientations in terms of kind of the indicative location of the site orientation, and the villa is oriented in the center of this particular things. The eastern side we have provided a small gazebo, and once we enter from the village road, there will be all area we have making with a paving with the for the parking areas and the open spaces. Yes. So this slide actually indicating like how we start the concept. So basically this villa we have designed in the grid pattern. So you can see there is a grid of 5 meter by 5 meter by 5 meter, 5 meter by 3 meter by 5 meter. And centrally we have provided the courtyard. So as already I have mentioned about to considering all the perspective of family values, family emotions. So here we have provided the central courtyard, which is the main, as per like Indian architecture, if you see, so that old age house, there will be the central communicating interactive space where people can gather, and from that level, the other rooms and the other areas can be indicated. So once we are entering in the house, there will be a courtyards, and then there is a puja room. So we also try to the balance with the basic vastus as well, not the 100%, the basic vastus norms also we trying to follow with this design. So central courtyard, then there is a puja room. So once we are entering there, and if we are sitting in the courtyard, so you can have the the ritual of the ideals as well. Plus you can see the blue marking of the staircase block, right? So this is the ground floor plan. You can see the car parking, it's a porch. You are entering in the main entrance, it's double height entrance, and there is a centrally Lord Ganesha's, like we are providing a like once as per the Indian architecture, we are once we are entering the house, there will be always the some positive good vibrations of Lord or some the positive statues. So that's the reason like we are providing the Lord Ganesha statue in the entrance, and the back side there is a provisions of a lift. So that's a courtyard area indicative all the 4 directions. Once we are entering, there will be a 2 living room. If you can see, there is a central spiral staircase, and the both side there is a living room. So one is a formal living room, one is an informal living room, and that entire area we have provided for the double heighted. So the overall this height is around the 20 feet heights of this particular for the double height living room size. So why we are providing a 2 living room? Because as we have mentioned, the one formal living room is for their like parties member coming over there, and they are gathering over there, they having a meeting or kind of thing. And another informal living room where we are providing for the family members, kids can sit over there and then watch the TVs and etc. And from the both of the living room, we have given the sliding doors openings towards the garden sides. So in terms of like whenever we have some functions or any gatherings or any kind of like functions over there, So we can spill out the garden side area. We can have a functions. We can have the gathering space, some food systems, and all those can be arranged in the garden space. And also children can be play to the garden space. So from the directly living room, once we are sitting in the living room, you can have the the interaction with the, we can have the enhancement to the nature as well. And now coming to the other part of the kitchen. So kitchen we have provided in the Agni corner. So specifically the reason, as we have mentioned about the grid planning. So according to the grid planning, the main living room that was in the Ishan corner, the kitchen is, we are coming up with the Agni corner. So basically the family has some rituals. They want a privacy, like ladies when they are cooking. So they have a privacy for the cooking areas as well. So we focus mainly kitchen area, having a big storage, and it is exposing to the backside for the kitchen gardens area for the utility space. And there is also, we have provided this small kitchen garden for the other farming part, vegetables farming or something like that. So there is a central dining area, dining also, the connecting with the main passage of the core passage, where you can see that the courtyards and the staircase and the dining. So throughout that there will be a view. One bedroom, guest bedroom is on the ground floor. This is the first floor plan. You can see the spiral staircase coming up on the first level, and there is a two below family room, like it's a double heighted area. And then you can see the two bedrooms. So both the bedrooms is having, yeah, I was just explaining about the view. So this villa is oriented and having a beautiful view in the 360-degree. So mostly you can see the both of bedrooms will have a view of river and the mountains. And the both of bedrooms would have a balconies in the L-shaped corners balcony. So the reason behind to provide this kind of a balcony is to covering the maximum views, like more than 180 degrees view you can cover from that balconies area. So from the both of the bathroom bedrooms having a balconies of the L-shaped balcony. And this is also the helping for my elevations massing treatments as well. Yes, so here I have provided a sections, like you can see the floor levels and the central courtyard. Then there is a helical staircase which goes up, and there is a overlooking, like from the upstairs you can have a overlook towards your living room, and you can have a overlook towards your the central courtyards as well. So this is the way we have designed, and we try to maintain the entire thing has to be in the grid planning and the composite manners. Yes. So as I mentioned, so this is the helical staircase view, and this staircase has been prefabricated and with the cladding with the wooden plywood, and then the veneer, and the railings has been designed with the stainless steel with the glass curvature glass. So you can see there is a the big glass facade in the northern side. This is the northern side where we have provided a spider glazing. This is, so we try to make a maximum north light, the coming inside the house. So in the daytime also, in the evening time also, there will be no any kind of hesitation for the lighting purpose. So we mainly focus to catch the all the natural lights and the air ventilations throughout the house. So this is the another view. You can see the sofas as that. This is main central courtyard. So where you where we'll have a the glass facade on the top. So we try to make the the natural light also coming from the central courtyard as well. And you can see the next image in the staircase. There is a living room, and above you can have a look of the passage area which overlooking towards the living rooms. So in this image, this is the north side of elevation. So here we have provided a huge around 15 feet of opening, 15 feet height, and tentatively around 20 to 25 feet of length for the maximum opening for the north sides. So this is a spider glazing, and the entire area, as we have said, centrally helical staircase, which is defining the both of the living area, and this indicates the maximum light can approach inside the house. And you can see there is a cladding that we have provided. It's a natural limestone and machine cut slates we have done. And this, this making a facades of the this villa. So generally we doesn't want to providing a kind of a more of the artificial kind of claddings or something. So that's the reason, like we try to make a more achievable in terms of the the natural stone, because the family wanted a house like a modern features would be also there, and plus the neoclassical concept would be also, the merging with that, the same design. So your elevation, your interiors, it is the balancing part where we, the facing a major challenge to fulfill all the requirements, but still we try to achieve a maximum whatever the clients are happily living over there. So in this view, it's a kitchen side view, and we have and the centrally there you can see the split window. So this is the mandir temple area, and above the temple, as per the like vastu, there will be no any holding holes of the above the temple. So that area we have tried. In the next slide, you can see that the things. This is another backside view in the eastern side of elevation, and where we have using a two shades of the stone, one chocolate stone for the boxing which is projected outside, and one the yellow limestone which is facing out the whole the main body of the villas side. So this is east side of elevation. Here I have tried to project it, so you can see the right side of projections. So it is a double heighted living room. So in that area, we have provided a pitch roof to considering the climatical conditions. And the left side, you can see there is the plain flat roof. So boxing with the, you can see the projections of the balcony and the indication of the projection, which, balancing the whole overall harmony and the massing of the elevation. Yes, this is another views of the interior. Here is the sofa where the orange and the gray sofa is a double heighted informal living room. And you can see there is a curtains, and you can spill out external like outside of the garden side. And this is the from the first floor side passage area. You can have a overlooking towards the living room from the central courtyard space. So in this slide, we have provided a kind of, taking a view from the some natural landscape, as the client is more about the greenery.
Yeah, actually, already 5 minutes are over.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just still, I think, finalized last slide there. So it's a gazebo. Gazebo we have provided towards the Tamnath village. There is a small temple over there. So the concept to interacting and they having the familiar with the Tamnath village emotions as well. So that's the reason we have provided the gazebo for the specific corner. Thank you. Thank you for the patience, everyone.